Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video from me, and today I have a review for you guys. We are going to be trying out the new Buxom White Russian Collection. Buxom is known for their White Russian gloss. I feel like that's what put them on the map, and they came out with now a full collection. There's an eyeshadow slash face palette. We have a new highlight, which I know a ton of you have been asking me about. This is the Wonderlust highlight from them, and I'm really excited to try this out. Also have a new lip color, so I'm excited to dig into this collection, so why don't we go ahead and get started. All right, so a couple notes really quickly on this collection. It is available now. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. There are 4 pieces to the collection. We first have the eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging on this one. It's called the White Russian, which is the theme of this collection. Everything is based upon their best-selling lip gloss, which I know a lot of you do have. So I'm going to go ahead and run through the products like I said. So the White Russian, this is an eye and cheek palette. It retails for $39. It says mix and match 2 shades of the Wonderlust blush with 6 different versatile eyeshadow shades, matte, satin, and shimmer sparkle finishes. So here are the 2 blush shades. The Wonderlust blush formula is one of my absolute favorites, and then you also have the 6 different eyeshadows in here. You also have a mirror. Next up, we have the Wonderlust Glow Highlight. I know a ton of you are excited about this one. I am also very excited about it. The Wonderlust blushes are some of my favorites, so I was excited to see those in that eye palette, but this is a highlight, and this is actually the first highlight for them in this formula. I'm hoping they're gonna come out with more shades, but it retails for $24. It looks beautiful. Same packaging as the blushes. They also have the Wonderlust bronzer as well, which I am a fan of. And then we also have one of their full-on lip, these are called the Full Force lipsticks, and here is the shade right there. It's called White Russian, so one of their lipsticks in this, and then this is a cream formula. And then we have, of course, the White Russian full-on lip cream. So they do have it, I believe, in a polish as well, but this one here is going to be the cream, and I believe this is special packaging compared to their normal packaging, and this retails for $21. The lipstick is $20 if I didn't say that. As you can tell, I've already done my base makeup. I'll have everything I use linked down below in case you're curious. I just put some of my undercover concealer from CoverGirl on my lid so I can use that as an eye base. And then we're going to start with the palette first. So again, I really love the packaging. I'm a fan of like the sleek nude packaging. I think it's really pretty. I have mentioned this before, but Buxom doesn't have my absolute favorite eyeshadow formula, so I'm very curious to see the quality of this one. Again, the inside is just very like neutral. It's definitely a very neutral pink toned palette, but I'm excited to try it. You do have a little bit of variation with these deeper shades down here, but I'm also excited about the blushes. So these are 2 new shades. So we have Moscow and then also New York. So if you're a fan of those formula of blushes, they have 2 new shades in here. I'm not sure if these are ones are going to become new standalone blushes or not, but they are new to this palette. So we're gonna try out the eyeshadows first. So I'm gonna go into the shade Take a Dip right here first and run that all over my lid. I will be showing you guys swatches as well. I think I forgot that part, so stay tuned to the end. I'll be sure to include some swatches. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run this shade all over my eyes really quick. This is just gonna be like a bone shade, so it's probably not gonna get much color payoff here, but it'll work well to help blend the other shades. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into Descent right here, and also just using the same brush. This is my Crease Creator from my Doll 10 collaboration. And I'm gonna go ahead and work this shade into my crease. As I mentioned, they don't have my absolute favorite formula when it comes to their shadows, so I'm hopeful that this one will actually work out a little bit better for me. I actually feel like their mattes are what are okay for me. Their mattes are fine. Normally it's the shimmers that I feel like they're a little lackluster, so I am curious to try out the shimmers in this palette, but so far the mattes seem to be blending okay. They're not super pigmented, so I feel like they're definitely one that you're gonna want to build up, but sometimes I don't mind that because that often gives you a better blended look than if they're too pigmented, so definitely just have to take your time working them up, but I mean, they seem to be blending fine. With a little bit of a smaller brush, this is the Morphe M43, I'm gonna actually take the shade After Dark, and I'm going to really deepen up the outer corner here. This shade does have a tiny bit of shimmer in it, but it's one of those mattes that's going to, pretty much the shimmer is going to disappear once you put it on your eyes. So I really kind of just want this to be just a little bit smoky on the outer corner, but I don't want it to be too intense on the inner portion. So we'll see how the black does. Actually seems okay. It's not looking like, it seems like it's gonna blend nicely. It's not looking too harsh so far. anytime you go in with a darker shadow, always just make sure you kind of like really take your time before you add any more color. I'm probably not even going to, because this is kind of like the diffused look I'm going for, but you really just want to take your time. I always work in like circular motions here to really just kind of buff out those edges. All right, that actually looks pretty good. I am impressed so far actually with the formula of the shadows. So we'll see how it goes with the shimmer there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. It's not like a full black, it's almost like a really, really deep brown, but on the lid it does look pretty dark. You could definitely build it up too if you wanted to. Okay, so far so good. So now we're gonna go in with the shimmer shade, and I think for that I'm gonna use the shade Indulge right here, kind of like a really pretty copper shade. And I am just going to pick this up with my finger and see how it performs. Okay, this is actually better feeling than the other shimmers I've tried from them in the past. The other shimmers feel a little bit more chalky to the touch, so that's a good sign. It actually looks really pretty. It's not the most like foiled shimmer I've ever used, but it's not bad, like especially for not a wet brush. I actually really like this color combination. It's kind of hard sometimes with these long nails. I need a nail appointment so bad to get close to my inner corner. So I think I'll leave that blank for now and I'll use a brush. And then for the inner corner, I'm actually gonna go into the shade Reveal right here. It's just a pinch lighter than the other shade. And I'm gonna use this for the inner corner portion. I'm not mad at it actually. I'm really surprised, like pleasantly surprised with the way this is looking. I do think that this eye looks a little better than this one. I feel like I kind of got a little crazy with this edge right here. So I'm actually going to take a makeup wipe, kind of just take a little bit of that off there. I feel like I just got a little, yeah, out of hand over there. And then I'm going to take my sponge and just clean that up. Okay, so now we're going to go in with blush, and I really want to just try them both because I'm very curious on both of them. So I'm going to go into Moscow first because this is the lighter blush. And I'm going to use this one first, and then we'll go ahead and layer it with New York. The reason I like these blushes so much is they are buildable. They're not one that's like too intense, and they just look so pretty. They also have like a subtle glow to them on the skin, which I think is so gorgeous. Like a lot of times I use these and I don't even need a highlight because I just feel like they give you such a healthy looking glow. You can kind of see they give me like a tiny bit of shine. They are a little bit powdery when I'm using this stipple brush, but normally I'm sure another brush wouldn't happen like that. I'm going to go in with New York and just add a little bit more. But do you see how glowy they are? I feel like they just give you the healthiest glow. But I really like both of these shades here. I'm going to add just a little bit to my nose. Okay, so that is the palette. I was actually pleasantly surprised with this. I really like the way that this look came out. I think everything blended nicely. The shimmers looked nice, so this is good. I'm also going to just do some mascara really quickly, and then we'll try out the highlight shade. All right, for mascara, I used one of my favorites. This is the Grande Drama. I love this one. It's so nice on the lashes. Now we're going to try out the highlight. I'm so pumped about this one. Like I said, love the blush formula, love the bronzer formula, and I was so excited to see them coming out with a highlight. So for this, I'm going to use the Stilazzi. This one is called their Crease Blender, but I like using this one for highlight, especially like precision highlighting. Okay. Yep, it's pretty. I was just like really curious to see how this one would end up looking. Does it like have texture? Does it like have glitter? It doesn't. It looks like it just gives you, again, a really pretty glow. I really like this color on me. I am hoping, obviously, they expand the color range. I think they're kind of just going with this as an initial collection with the White Russian. So obviously it's all gonna kind of go with the pinkish nude theme, but I can't wait to see what other shades they come out with in this formula. This is pretty. Okay. I was hoping I would love it, and I do. I think it's gorgeous. So I'll add a little bit on my nose here, and then I'll put a little bit right here. I just feel like we just look so like glowy and just like fresh. I think the blush, the eye look, everything just looks very like cohesive. So obviously this collection is like meant to go with each other, but I just think everything looks so nice like together. I can't wait to apply the lips. So we have the Full Force lip we're gonna apply next. I think I'm gonna go in with the lip liner first. Keeping it with Buxom, I'm gonna go in with our Hush Hush lip liner. This one's a little bit deeper than the shade we're gonna go in with, so I think it'll be a nice contrast. It's one of my favorite lip liners I have. I've already used so much of it. It used to be like huge. And then on my lips, I do have a little bit of a lip oil left over, but that's okay. I don't think it should affect the lip color at all. So I'll go ahead and apply this. Again, if you haven't tried this formula, it's very nice. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's not overpowering at all. It also has a really nice scent. Okay, so that color is gorgeous, like I thought. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply the lip cream right over top so we can get the full effect. This formula is just like the best when it comes to giving your lips like that juicy look. Okay. And they smell like vanilla, which is also one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is our final look with the White Russian Collection from Buxom. What do you guys think? Have to let me know down below. I love the way this came out. I love my eyes. I love my cheeks. Look at how glowy. They look very natural though. It's not like too intense. It doesn't look like it's hiding in my texture or anything like that. This lip combo is super cute. I don't know, I'm here for this collection. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would, just because I said their eyeshadow formula isn't always like my absolute favorite, but I really like the way this eye look came out. I could see me using this palette for sure as like an everyday palette, going in with it for the blushes, traveling, whenever we do get to travel, I definitely could see me using this. I do want to quickly show you some swatches since I didn't show you those. So at first we have the lip colors, so we have the lip cream right here, and then also the Full Force lipstick right there. Okay, and then swatch of the highlight, so gorgeous. Again, it's like a nice icy pink shade. Okay, and then we have the swatches of the eye and face palette. So here is New York right there. This one here is Moscow. And then we have the 6 different shadows right there. So again, everything kind of cohesive in this collection, very beautiful. I don't think if you purchase any of these, you would be upset. I think the quality in all of them is really good. I'm excited to, I know, use them again. Like I said, travel with that one. I'm so excited about this highlight because I think it looks absolutely stunning. I'm excited to see more shades in it, see what they do with that. I want to thank you guys again for watching another review from me. Thank you again for so much that you've done for me in 2020. I know this is the last video of the year, so again, thank you guys so much for all of your support with me this year. I cannot wait to share with you guys what I have planned for 2021. Again, I love you guys. I have lots and lots up my sleeves, so I'll be sure to share more with you guys in the next couple weeks. But thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.